ever rolled out of bed in the morning and thought, gosh, I am tired and I just don't feel like dressing like a woodland nymph today. I'd really like to wear a pair of jeans. So you get up and you try on some jeans and they're too tight, too loose, gape in the back, or just overall not the vibe you wanted. I feel that, I do. So I've decided to make some vintage jeans today. We're gonna be making this pattern by Charm Patterns. Came out last year and I bought it the week it came out and also bought the denim I needed for it and just never got around to doing it. So let's do it today. Let's head on over here and talk about the materials and the pattern. Okay, for materials, I have this nice dark denim. It has, let's see, has a 1/4 inch stretch on the waft side, no stretch down the selvage. I don't know how much I bought of it. Bought this over a year ago. I also said in the comments of one of my videos that I would start putting the price breakdown in the description. So if I can find the receipt for this, I will put that down there. Okay, along with our denim, we also have zipper, rivets, I think that's what they're called, Editing Annie, correct me if I'm wrong, and buttons. This pattern has a couple of cool features. First one is the waistband, which is curved. Ah, nice. That will keep it from gaping in the back. It also has a side closure, so it will zip and button on the side, and it has 2 buttons so that you can be extra snatched if you wanna. We got a back yoke, so the back is separated into 2 pieces, which is very cute. We got our back pocket with a little shoop design, and then we got our pocket, which is gonna be visible on the outside of the jeans. And it goes this, and there's a zipper right here, so the zipper is hidden inside the pocket and zips. Cool. So a couple alterations I'm gonna make to the pattern before we even start is I've already added 2 inches of length to it. I'm going to add another inch to the front and back crotch to extend it out, except on the back. I'll only extend it on the sides because I need a sway back adjustment. I always need at least 1 inch taken out. I might, because I'm adding an inch to the side, I might go ahead and take out an inch in the middle. So we're adding an inch to the side and going whoop, and that should be good. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. To make the mock-up, we established that this fabric has a 1/4 inch stretch, and the only other fabric I have that has a 1/4 inch stretch is this bad boy right here. Ah, look at that. Like breaks my camera just looking at it. Oh boy, is this gonna make a sexy pair of pants. Now I only have about a yard of this, so I'm not gonna make the full pant, just like a shorts version, just to make sure the top fits me. Main things are that the waist fits right, that there's not a whole lot of excess fabric from the waist to the apex of my butt, that the hips fit right, and that the crotch is long enough. Crotch feels like a bad word. I don't like it. I am gonna give these some top stitching, so I have this contrast thread that's like a mustard color, and I think it will look really good on top of this really dark black fabric. This fabric. You're like, Annie, why do you even have this fabric if you don't like it? Somebody gave me like 5 big bags of vintage fabric, and they're all like this kind of polyester stuff. I think they're all from like the 60s or 70s. And there were some cool ones in there, but then there were some like this. I don't know what the person who bought this had in mind to make with it. It's also like textured, like this chevron print is like raised. Man, it's ugly. I imagine they made a bodysuit out of it. Anyways, okay, let's make the adjustments to the pattern really quick. Add an inch to the crotch length in the back and the front. And then I trimmed off 1.5 inches from the back middle out for the sway back adjustment. So those are all the adjustments we're gonna make right now. We're gonna go ahead and make a quick and dirty mock-up out of this really gorgeous fabric and see where we're at. The mock-up's finished, and I'll show you, but you have to promise not to laugh, okay? You promise? Okay. The fit is not terrible. We need to pin here and just take out a little bit on each side. And then I added 1 inch to the front and back of the crotch, and I need to take it out of the front because I get this little folding happening here. Pin that, take it back out. And then the back, I took 1 inch here out of this part for the sway back, but I messed up. I shouldn't have done that, I guess, because it's dipping way down. So I need to add that back and then curve in the waistband a little bit more. We're gonna take it out here, just like this. Take out about 3/4 inch. I think not bad. But yeah, they hit at my true waistline, which is great. The zipper is here, hidden in this pocket. Let's make adjustments to the pattern and get going with this thing.
The next morning.
I really thought jeans are one of those things that you just you can't make. Like, you can't make jeans. Surely you can't make jeans. You have to buy jeans. How do you even make jeans? But these are turning out really cute. I was really worried about this yellow top stitching and I thought it might be too bright. But I think it looks really good. Look at that. These are starting to look like real jeans. So I've got the back done with the yoke sewn on, the pocket sewn on. I got the waistband put together with the top stitching up here. And we got the front pant with the top stitching on the pocket. So now I have to put the pockets onto the pants, but then the left pocket gets the zipper, which we gotta do all the finagling for that. These pockets are really crazy. The way you put them together is nuts, and I would have never figured this out on my own. But we're gonna start by taking our fusible interfacing and we're gonna put the glue side up and put it on top of the pocket, and then we're gonna find our line for the zipper and we're gonna sew around that and then cut it down the middle and then flip it inside. So it's kind of like a welt pocket, like how you would do a welt pocket, but for the zipper. Anyways, so yeah, jeans, crazy. I am so excited to be making these and so happy that they're actually looking cute and not like trash, because making jeans just really seemed like an unachievable thing that you just you can't make jeans. That's silly. I have my line for where the pocket goes. The zipper is going to go. So now we're gonna sew around this, and then the zipper gets sewn. There's a thing somewhere. Ah, here it is. Okay. Then the zipper gets sewn to the placket here, and then the other side of the zipper gets sewn to this side, so it just opens up. Anyways, I'll show you when I'm done. Pocket. And zipper. So then the zipper pocket placed behind this part of the pant, just like that. And then just kind of open it up and there's the zipper. Wow. Okay, let's put the pockets on the front. I just ran over my seam allowance thingy. we got some pant front. And then hidden zipper pocket. For every seam now, we're going to sew it together, serge it, top stitch it. Just like this seam here. Sewed it together, and then I ran it through the serger and cut it off a little bit, and then top stitched it with the double needle. We also need to add our rivets, but I think we'll do that last. Yeah, we'll do it last. It would probably be easier to do it now, but then I'd have to go all the way downstairs and I don't want to. So we'll do it last. This is absolutely crazy. I was running the serger a little too fast and caught the jean, the leg of the jean in the seam, like folded up. And by the grace of the crafting god, it did not cut into the leg of the jean, but it came to the very edge. Look at this, look at this. Hold on, can you see? The fold of the jean right here is right on the edge of where the serger cut. Oh my god. I almost ruined these. Almost ruined these. Everybody, slow your ass down when you're using a serger. Good news and bad news. Bad news, I broke my double needle, so I can't continue today. But good news, these are looking so good. Look at this. They look professional. Nice. Very close to the bottom here. And then I caught some more of the jean in the stitch and broke my needle. So we gotta get a new one, but got this. Then we need to put the two legs together, sew the crotch, top stitch the crotch, make belt loops, put the waistband on, put the belt loops on, put all the rivets on, and the buttons. Pretty sure I can finish all this tomorrow. Irritated about the needle, but that's okay. It's sun setting because you know it's like 2 o'clock here now, whatever. But yeah, looking good. Okay, I'm gonna go get a new needle and I will see you tomorrow.
The next morning.
Okay, we are back. We have 2 needles because we learned from our mistake and thinking ahead this time. I also got more thread, but these are not the same color. Am I crazy? That's not the same color, right? So I'm really irritated. I don't know what to do. The same number, same company. It's the Gutermann 870. These do not look the same. All right, this is a get shit done day. So we got our bubble water, got some yogurt and granola. Let's put our hair up. Let's get back to work. I went ahead and did a little test and put the two threads next to each other to see if they were the same, and I can't tell if they look exactly the same or if I feel like they look different, so I think that they look different. Does that make sense? I asked somebody else and they said they're the exact same color. We're just gonna go with it. Who's gonna know? How would they know? So I've gone ahead and tried them on to see where we're at, and we got a little bit of a fit issue. How did the crotch get so droopy? Alright. I took it back out. I took it out of the pattern. I don't know how this happened. I think it's an easy enough fix though. I think I can just take these, the 2 legs apart, and then shorten the crotch and then sew them back together. Also, somehow there's like this little pointy bit right here. Again, super easy fix, but like how do I do these things? These are, tried them on, and it was a little bit of a bummer to see them not fitting so well. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. We're not gonna freak out. Let's make these adjustments really quick and see where we're at. Okay, so this is where we're at. And I realize it doesn't have the waistband on, so it's not fitting the way it should. But this is where it should sit. And I took a bit out from the crotch, which It's gonna be silly. I gotta do that. No problem. Ugh. Every seam is stitched, serged together, and double top stitched. It's not like a quick, like, oh, let me just take this apart and fix it. It's a whole thing. So I've taken some out from the crotch, and they still like have this bit here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash these in some hot water and shrink them. I think that will help a lot. It just sucks because this was supposed to be a get shit done day, and now I have to put everything on hold and wash these jeans. Because if washing them and shrinking them doesn't fit the fit issue, I don't even want to think about it. But I feel like if these jeans were just a little bit tighter, everything would be okay. So, why does everything have to be so hard? I knew this was going too smoothly. I'm just too excited about everything. I was like, oh, look at me go, look how cool this looks. I'm making jeans. Let's go wash.
12 sleepless hours later.
That was a pain in the butt, but I'm glad I did it. These are fitting so much better now. I washed them in some extremely hot water and dried them. That helped a little bit, but this morning I ended up undoing the crotch seam and the inner legs again, and taking a little bit more out of the front crotch. Again, I really hate that word. It doesn't feel good in my mouth to say it. Once I get the waistband on here, I think they're gonna be just great. The thing is that I chose the wrong fabric. It's one of the first choices you make with a project next to the project. And that is like the most important choice you have to make because it's so easy to mess it up. I know there are others that have the same feels. You get something and you're like, yeah, this is gonna be perfect. And then you make a thing and you're like,
no, why did I choose that fabric? You betrayed me. Oh.
Anyways, I'm gonna undo the crotch seam again and finish the inner thighs. I gotta serge them and top stitch them again, and then I can officially stitch up the crotch seam front center. The center seam. Then I can sew up the center seam, serge it, top stitch the whole thing, and then we can move on to the waistband and the belt loops and the rivets and the buttons. We are gonna finish this today. I mean, we have to. I don't have any time left, so let's do it. We got the buttons put on, buttonholes sewn in, everything's done. We need to do the rivets and the belt loops. I have the rivets here. It comes with 2 different sizes. I haven't decided on the size. Oh no, these are 3 sizes? I think these middle ones. I don't know how to do this, but am I going to look it up? No. So I think all you do is just we got 2 different guys for the rivets. So I think you just put the one with the post through the top, and then the one with the hole in the bottom, and then you just hammer that in there. Ah, it just snaps right in. Looking at old jeans, photos of old jeans, it looks like there's rivets at the top and the bottom of the front pocket, and then in the top corners of the back pocket. So that's where I'm gonna put mine. Everything's done but the belt loops. Look at that. Wow. I messed up one of the rivets and I don't know how to get it off, so I'm just gonna leave it, but probably, can you tell it's like kind of misshapen a little bit? It's fine. It's fine. Jeans. Who knew you could make them? All right, I'm gonna put some belt loops on this and then onto the reveal. let's wrap this up. First off, we had some issues. Had some issues getting here, a couple bumpy roads, but we made it. And to start this off, I am very proud that I accomplished making jeans. Now, I do really like these, and I will wear them. I love all the detailing that I put in there, the top stitching. I think they look really good. Like, I think these jeans look like I bought them somewhere. But they do have a little bit of issue. And I would really love to make these again, but with a less stretchy denim. I think with a denim that doesn't have as much stretch, or maybe any stretch at all, would be ideal. Maybe just like a little stretch. All in all, I give this like a solid 4 out of 5. I like them. There's just a little bit of the issue in the front, but it's fine. It's okay. I don't think a lot of people will gonna be like,
Oh, look at the front of her jeans. Ooh.
I think they're good. They're good jeans. I'll take that bit out of the front of the pattern so that when I make these again, I won't have that issue. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching all the way through. I so greatly appreciate it. And if you've been checking out Clara here and want to know more about this cape, you can check out this video. I post every other week, and I'll see you soon. Oh, my mother-in-law has requested that I show off my manicure, so there you go, Vicky. Just for you.